Hey guys! Okay, today I'm going to be playing around with the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette again. I figured you guys really liked it, I really liked it, and I wanted to do something pretty fun today, and I ended up coming up with this look. If you guys want to see what I did to get this look, please keep on watching. Oh, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Love you guys! Okay, so I kind of have an idea of what I want to do today, but I'm not positive, so we're just kind of gonna go with the flow and see what we get here. By the way, I made a post on Facebook asking if anyone had any recommendations on how to stop nail biting because it's a real issue. I've already got my eyebrows done. I'm thinking that I'm going to do my eyes first before moving forward. So you guys already know I'm going to go in with my MAC paint pot to prime my eyelids. So I noticed you guys liked the chocolate gold look that I did last time, and I really loved it too. So I figured we can go ahead and try something with this palette again and see how that goes. So I'm going to start off with the shade So Bougie right here. It's a nice neutral brown. I'm going to be using this Sigma E35 tapered brush. I'm going to use that one to apply the shade So Bougie. Now that we've got a nice wash of color across the eyelids, we are going to intensify the crease. So I'm going to start off with this Crown C512 brush, and I am going to go in with Cocoa Truffle. So I'm going to put it in all the way from the inner corner towards the outer corner. So I'm going to go in with the help of the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to use just this, what is that? Cypress Umber over here on this corner. And I'm just going to apply that on the outer edge of the eye. And slightly bring it in on the crease. Now for the star of the show. I have been dying to use this chocolate gold shade right here. It looks so gorgeous. Super shimmery and yellow and gold. Actually, before I do that, I think I'm going to just clean up the lid a little bit so that I can make sure that the gold actually stands out. So I'm using the concealer, the Paint Pot concealer by MAC, and I'm just going to kind of clean up any shadow that got onto my lids. So I didn't realize that the camera stopped recording and I just kept going. So I was saying that I was going to go in with this flat Precision concealer brush to apply the gold and put it in all over the lid. I am living for this gold, you guys. It is gorgeous. And just make sure you go back in with the brush that we used for the dark shadow to just kind of blend out the division between the gold and the brown. So today I'm going to be using a pair of eyelashes that I cut in half, and I'm going to apply the outer edge first and then the inner corner side second. Alright, so I've applied the first half of the lashes. is actually a pretty good idea if you're like a beginner to eyelashes. You can always cut them in half and stick it only onto the outer corner, and it helps give you a flared out look without being too intense all the way inside. Like you can ease your way into eyelashes instead of jumping right in with a full stack. Okay, so I'm going to come right in through the top. There was a little bit of gold shadow sticking onto the lash glue, so I went in with the Urban Decay Perversion Waterproof Fine Point Eye Pen, such a long name, and just kind of like followed the rim of the lashes to make sure that none of the gold was visible, and basically just went and covered it up with the black. Alright you guys, I have got both my lashes on now. I'm going to go ahead and put my foundation on really quick. Let's see what we got. I'm going in with the same Marc Jacobs foundation that we used last time. I've already applied my moisturizer and primer and everything to my skin. So, ta-da! And for concealer, I'm going to use a Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Sand. Put some on the bridge of my nose. And to blend it out, I'm going to use this C450 pointed powder brush. It says it's a powder brush, but I feel like it works perfectly well for concealer as well. Now we're going to bake using the RCMA's No Color Powder, as per usual. And I'm going to use the same brush that I used for concealer and press the powder in underneath the eye. Okay, now while we bake, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the same bronzer from the Cocoa collection in the shade Rodeo Drive. I think this time I'm going to go in with a big fluffy brush. It's a C518. And then using the Tarte's Pro Glow palette with the shade Sculpt to Contour. So to finish off the under eye, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Extra Intense Liquid Pencil Eyeliner. This guy. And I'm just going to line my waterline. So I'm going to blend it out right away using the Urban Decay Electric, the brush that came with the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm using just the small little pointed side. Now going back to the chocolate Too Faced palette, I'm going to use the shade Decadent, this shade right here, to help blend out the eyeliner, and I'm going to use the fluffy side for that one. I'm only going to grab a little bit because I already have a lot of black, and just put it on over the eyeliner. Then I'm going to go in with a precise, dense little brush. It is a Crown C510, And I'm going to use the shade Cocoa Truffle from the palette to help blend out the dark shade. Hit that right under the black. So we've pretty much finished baking. I'm just going to use the e.l.f. blush brush to wipe away the setting powder. Now I'm going to use a small little angled brush to apply the shade Gold Dipped right here on the inner corner of my eyes. And I'm also going to apply some onto the very top of the brow bone, just slightly. Oh, that's really intense up there. And I'm going to use the highlight called Fuego from Dose of Colors. It's from the Desi X Katie collection. Then I'm going to use a blush from Milani in the shade Tea Rose. Alright you guys, that was it. That was a finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really liked how it turned out. I can say that after using this Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette a couple times, it is definitely worth every penny, and the shadows are so pigmented and intense. I definitely would recommend it. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something new and that you had fun watching me. I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Love you!